Sam, here we are in Ocean Village overlooking the marina. What are we, sort of 6 months or so since you've moved here? How are you finding it?
Is it 6 months?
See, it was in the summer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like 6 months, but you know, it's nice. It's a nice area here. My apartment's got a nice view, so you know, a lot of the boys live here as well. So you know, we could go over to each other's houses, you know, spend time together outside of training. So it's been nice to kind of get to know the boys a bit better off the pitch, and that helps, like, to play with them on the pitch.
Who are the boys that you hang around with away from football?
I'll say a lot with Romeo, Sekou as well. You know, Sekou just lives across the river, and same with Romeo. So yeah, I go over to theirs quite a lot, and yeah, we spend quite a lot of time together.
Because you were living with Romeo for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Before I got my place, I was living with Romeo. It was quite eventful, but yeah, we got through it, and now I've got my own place, so I don't need to be living at his anymore.
Did you have any fallings out?
Not fallings out, but when I used to beat him on FIFA, he used to get quite annoyed, so it would get a bit hot in the household, but yeah, that was...
Is that a regular occurrence then?
Yeah, but it's all right now.
I've heard you say a couple of times you fancy yourself as a FIFA player.
FIFA is my game. I think I'm the best in the squad at FIFA. I think a lot of the players know I'm the best in the squad. I beat Shea. Joe didn't want to play me. Ainsley didn't want to play me. So a lot of people are scared to play me, but they know I'm the best, so that's all I need to worry about.
What else do you kind of like to do away from football?
I like to watch Netflix, listen to music, you know, just chill.
Any series on the go at the moment? Any recommendations?
I'm watching Harry Potter at the moment, like going through all of them. They're quite long, but I think Harry Potter's quite good actually. So at first I didn't think it was going to be a good movie. Like, there's a lot of movies. I didn't think they were going to be too good, but I watched the first one, and I've kind of got into it. So yeah, I'm enjoying watching them.
Is this the first time you've seen them?
Yeah. I've seen parts of like Harry Potter here and there, but like never really got into it. But now, yeah, I'm quite into it. So
let's talk about, you know, the wider context of this move for you, because obviously it's a big step in your life at only 19 years of age, but not the first time that you've made a big move, because you went from London to Manchester at 16?
So yeah, I joined Man City when I was 16, moving from London, so I moved away from my family. And that was kind of a big change in my life and a big step for me, leaving my family at that young age. But I feel like it kind of helped me mature earlier and get comfortable with kind of being by myself from like a young age kind of. So yeah, that definitely helped moving here to Southampton. And that's obviously closer to London, Southampton, so it feels a bit more homely here, whereas Manchester was quite far away from London, which was my home. So.
Have you had a chance to go back to London much?
Yeah. So I do go back quite a lot. See my family over there. And, yeah.
Do they come to the games?
Yeah, most of them. Every game, to be fair.
Every game, home and away?
Yeah, they've been to all of them. So yeah.
In terms of the football and coming here, obviously a big factor for you coming here was to get the chance to play Premier League football. How happy are you with your minutes so far and the way that you've played when given the chance?
Obviously I'm very happy. The one thing I wanted to do coming here was to try and play as much as possible and be given the chance to show what I can do in the Premier League, and I've been given those chances. And yeah, obviously I got my first start the other day, which was a big moment for me. And hopefully I can continue impressing and hopefully get more starts and keep improving. How
different is it? I mean, I imagine it's worlds apart, but from playing Premier League 2 youth football to Premier League, the real thing, what's different?
Everything. The intensity. Obviously there's a lot of fans. You know, it's a lot more physical. But I feel over time I've started to get a bit more used to it. I'm adapting more to the game, and there's a lot of people in the team to help me. I feel I'm adapting well to life in the Premier League.
And it's noticeable, even, you know, making your very first Premier League start against Brighton, even this early in your career, you receive the ball and there's a bit of a buzz around the stadium. People are excited to watch you run with the ball. Can you feel that? Do you thrive off that on the pitch?
Yeah, I do actually. That's always one thing I've wanted to achieve, is to get people excited when I get the ball. I like to play with a lot of freedom, and that's something I hope is shown on the pitch when I do play. But obviously now playing in the men's game, you've got to put stats up as well, so getting goals and assists, and that's definitely something I need to improve in my game and start doing.
Where does it all come from, your sort of this ability that you have to beat a man 1v1?
I think just playing a lot with my friends and my brothers as well, because I've got two brothers who used to like football. So we would always just be playing in a garden against each other, trying to dribble each other and nutmeg each other. And even at school, when there's to play everyone, we were trying to nutmeg each other. So I think just playing all the time, every day, hours and hours every day, just with the ball, trying to dribble everyone, you kind of just get that in your game. And once I had it in my game back at my old club Mill, I just never let it go. I've always worked on dribbling and beating players, so it's something I can have throughout my career.
Were there players that you looked up to as a kid who had that sort of playing style?
Yeah, I used to look up to Neymar, Sane as well. Now Mbappe I think is a great player as well, obviously. So I look up to him and look at what he does and try and learn from that as well.
You started really young. I wondered if you'd played a lot of almost sort of Sunday league or grassroots football first, because you still seem to have that sort of raw nature to your game.
Yeah, no, I played a few seasons in Sunday League. My dad used to be my manager there, so yeah, I kind of learned a few things back at Sunday League as well. So. Yeah.
What was your dad like as a manager?
He was harsh. He was harsh.
Harsh on everyone, or
on
just
everyone?
Harsh on you?
Yeah, no, harsh on everyone. He used to play us in all different positions. Even though I was his son, sometimes he would play me in defence, and yeah, I didn't like it, but he used to tell me to get on with it, and I think that helped me being disciplined.
Obviously the new manager comes in and it's clear that straight away he likes the look of you, and he was speaking highly of you after the game on Boxing Day. How much confidence does that give you, and what sort of conversations have you two had together? Yeah,
no, we've had very positive conversations together. You know, he's put a lot of confidence and trust in me, so you know, I just want to keep working hard and repaying that trust by him playing me.
It feels like every game right now is crucial in terms of the points and what's at stake. Is that a big shift from academy football? Yeah, definitely. I think at Man City we used to dominate everything, we'd win basically every game, so never really had that feeling going into a game that if you like it's a must-win game, because we would be at the top of the league all the time, so if we drop points here and there, it wouldn't mean too much. Whereas here, you know, almost every game we need to start winning. They are must-win games, so you know it's good for me as a young player because I'm experiencing this at a young age. So when I'm older in my career, if I do experience these moments, I'll be a lot more experienced in them, and I can help the younger players in my team at that point in these situations. Based on your experience of playing against Brighton and the atmosphere and everything else, how much can that help the team in, you know, these really important games with big points at stake? Yeah, no, the atmosphere for us is a big thing. You know, when the crowd's behind us, you know, everyone's performance just better, so everyone starts to play better. You know, they run faster. I don't know how to explain it, but you just run faster. You know, you feel stronger, you feel more energetic on the pitch when the crowd's behind you. So, yeah, no, it's definitely a big help when the crowd's behind us to try and push and get goals and win games. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a big thing going into the new year and our next home game against Forest. So yeah, hopefully we can come out with the points.